Hi, folks. We are. Oh, wait. Almost got me. Hey, fellas. We are here pregame, man. Let's make sure we come out to dominate, come out to play. Let's go. They got some elusive backs. They got a great team, man. This is a good Bears team. So we're excited about this game. 290 overall teams going at it. Whoever is going to get the right to go to Atlanta, because Vikings, we know you're not going to get it done. But that doesn't matter, fellas. Let's go out and get to work, man. Do your job today. Care about each other. Block for the other man. Let's go.
Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, an important divisional
Important.
matchup in the NFC.
This is when it gets interesting.
And the San Francisco 49ers.
You know I like to kick. Yeah.
One of two spots
Yeah,
in the
looking
NFC
all right, though.
title game awaits the winner
Wasn't a
here
bad
as
kick
we're
there.
underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. 25-yard line.
Wrong twins over. Let's see what's popping out here, man.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a run with Akers. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Come on, Alden. I need you to win that battle, man. I need you to win that battle.
Teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run on first down with Akers. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First down, Bears.
Let's go, fellas. Single back bunch. The fuck?
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On play action, they'll throw.
Ooh, good throw.
Allen Robinson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Because I definitely bid on the play action.
Last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here.
But Vernon, man, you got to be there, man.
Ready, set. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Switch, switch, switch. Shift, shift. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
On first down.
There you go, Gross Matos.
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Yetur Gross Matos there to bring him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soft. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Drop to throw. Quick hitter
Come
here,
on,
it's complete.
Sweat. Come on,
And he'll
bro.
go down here at the
Come on,
12-yard
bro.
line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for this with Akers.
Don't worry about it, baby. I ain't worried about
is
it.
in.
Oh, you celebrating? All right.
Chicago.
Touchdown.
You asked for it then, bro.
Touchdown
That's your
run.
downfall,
And
my
the
man.
Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening
Should just kept
drive.
right there with you.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, 49ers nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
So offense, how are we going to attack the day?
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Made by Jesse Bates.
Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Missed the hole in that last run,
So
though.
after the run for
Well,
no
definitely
gain,
my
here's
fault.
2nd and 10.
Big stop, let's go. Watch out,
Coleman. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Made by Jesse Bates. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he'll go down to the ground at
Not
the
seeing the hole today,
39,
huh?
and obviously, that's well short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Mike 20, Mike 20. Exit. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20. Let's get the ball. Mike, hey. Mike 20. You don't want none of that. No sauce. Forward.
They do go for it. It's Murray. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll run on first down. Akers. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, You could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
20-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Bears.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Bears 7, 49ers nothing.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And his throw here's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
So Max number one. I'm coming after you.
Looking to throw.
Give me those.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
We got 6 people over there. Let's go. Let's go.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
36.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
He's brought down at the 20.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
That happened last time. I didn't go to the pass fast enough. So I'm not going to make it. Same mistake, man.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Forgot about his little big
Free
nickel glitch.
safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
It's my
Yeah,
fault.
you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass.
I'll remember next time.
And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
And taken right at the 35. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. On first down, Akers and some space here, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run here with Akers. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cam Akers.
All right, defense.
With his second
You guys doing way too much.
I
understand I didn't set up, but come on, man.
Will extend their lead.
You guys miss wide open tackles.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling.
Trust me, we ain't worried, man.
Moves on. Just think about
We ain't worried.
halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
At the 25-yard line, the Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they
was the
stay
first
positive.
throw.
But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Motion. Hey, Larry. Check. Lucky. Larry. Big Ace.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. This one taken in by the former Baylor Bear, Jalen Hurd. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it here. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
36-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the gun, it's a handoff to Comin. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful Divisional Round Weekend. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Comin now. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Play fake. Murray. Catch is made by Hurd. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll run here with Comin out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Let's go. 1-1. Tight end right. Tight end right. Hey. No sauce. Got 3. 3 down. 3 down.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
We get ball at half, so we'll be all right. Anything, it'll be 14-7 after
They'll
halftime.
pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th.
Even. Check 4. Check 4. Safe. 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 Hey, shift. Shift. Shift.
They're going for it. It's Murray. And he's got Rodgers. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
They're about to demonetize me because of this song.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. The first down screen pass, good for 5. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
I'm here all day.
Here we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Here we go, D.
Mike 2. 20, Mike 20.
Switch up, switch up. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. All right. Here we go.
Deuce.
Hey, let's get this.
Here we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Mike 20.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Like I said, don't score. We can do it after half. It'll be alright. I didn't catch that one hard. Big time play right there for you.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's our time. It's our time.
Here we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. I'm trying to collect. Mike, hey. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Oh, you already know. I didn't even do the halftime speech, huh? Damn.
Now as they come up on
Second
1st
half
and
coming.
10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard
Have some fun,
run,
fellas.
So the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And hard running's going to get
Definitely
him over
didn't
the
read that
40
one
to
right.
the 42. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
3rd and 3.
Switch. Motion.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Comin. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Tight dog. Full.
Now Mostert. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. First down San Francisco. The pickup 14 yards.
The more football I watch, the more I
Hey, hit power between the A-gaps, man.
Panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no
That's where you
signs
wanna
of
hit
doing
power,
that.
Mike.
A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Oh, not fast enough. I thought he was out.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A good run there off right tackle.
I
In
thought he had
old-school
it.
NFL football, the right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on.
We doing depth charts?
First down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 18-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Hey, 58 is a mic.
Mostert.
Here we go.
And he's going to take it in.
Good job, Mostert. Good read.
San Francisco. An 18-yard touchdown run.
Let's go defense.
And the 49ers are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and 10.
Who has
Here's a
him,
pass
bro?
swung
He's
out
supposed to
left
be
his
on
running
somebody.
back. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Gain of 18.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage
that's
on
a
the
screen.
screen, they sent a message to the defense.
That was a hell of a
Rush the
screen,
passer
bro.
all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, where's the mic? Watch one. Watch one. Check. Joker.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards into Chicago first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium
Relax,
because
bro.
he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of
Relax,
their
bro.
attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Hey, check Mike, Mike 6, Mike 6.
All day, punt. Shit, shit. Shit.
38.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Set, hut, 60 red. 60 red. Strong, 17. Hey, green.
Check, check, check. Shit.
He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And
Great
this
job,
one
fellas.
goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Mike 6. Mike 6. Record, record.
Zone black.
He's moving, he's moving.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Damn, I didn't want to use that timeout.
Defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A big
The
play
weakest shit in the world.
46 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the
Shouldn't knew it was
mismatch
coming.
there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough, they couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Ben Gideon in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
You're not ready. Check.
They will run again with Coleman. He finds an opening past the 40.
Good block, Raymond. Good block, Raymond.
Down, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 74 yards. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
Defense, let's go. DBs, what the fuck? Practice cover 3 for that, for those type plays. That's why we specifically practice cover 3 this week. We still let that shit happen.
Fielded a couple
Like
yards
Free, you're the
into
only one
end
back
zone.
there, bro. I don't be getting how That glitch play works so
And he'll
well.
be
It's
stopped
just
right
ridiculous.
around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the
We
20.
need more pressure.
24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
He was tackled.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Double time. Hey, 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 hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down.
They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Number 2.
Give them 32 on the play. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days that they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football? Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL.
Fourth quarter, big quarter, baby. Big quarter, baby.
Where's the mic? Watch one. Watch one.
Check back, check back. Mike one, Mike one. Turn one, going through rail.
Check three, check three, check three. Check three, check three.
So Mike's number one, Mike's number one.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
He'll look to throw. He's letting it fly.
Come on.
For Cooks.
Come on. Come on, Winfield.
Incomplete.
Make a play.
Couldn't hold on through the contact.
That's some fucking triangle.
Second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Still 15 yards to go. Second down.
Hey, check back, check. 52 plus. Hey, watch the slant. Check. Mike, go. Mike, 6. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Give me those. Give me those.
And look at this. They get the
Get up.
turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a big
Been waiting for you to
turnover
make a play,
there as
baby.
His guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their
The
own
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive.
Oh, who do we trip over?
About 3 to the 21.
Coleman, the ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On play action, it's Murray. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
3 down. Hey, we go Mike 20, Mike 20. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Mike, shift. 20. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Okay, double up.
Shotgun now from Murray. And he finds the tight end Rodgers. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
7-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Get your swerve on. Shift.
Here's Comin. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Shift. Watch the shift.
They'll keep it on the ground. Comin. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. 58.
From the gun, Murray. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Comin. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Comin. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Watch the slack. 58 to Mike. 58.
Operating from the gun. Murray eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll run it with Comin. They find some open field here. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a
Let's go defense.
touchdown.
Let's go.
Tevin Coleman. His second
Not letting me
touchdown
choose.
tonight.
Come on.
And the
Bro, my
49ers
internet's
are
straight,
within
too.
an extra point of tying this thing up.
Time's going down, though. Bro, stop it. Bro, this is gonna give me a penalty. Damn. He ain't gonna decline it either. I can't do nothing about it, but he ain't gonna decline it.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
It's an extra point. Yeah, it's
Try it
extra
again
point,
now
but
after the
still.
5-yard walk-off.
Damn, feels like hella far.
And no sweat.
Hey, he's number one
Puts it
kicker though. He got
through,
best kicker, so.
and we are tied here in the 4th.
Ties the game at 21 apiece. Austin Seibert.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
It was clutch, AJ.
And this
It
carries
was,
into
man.
the end zone.
We need to make a play on
And
defense,
he's able
though.
to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
We got a pick playing man, though. Remember that. We got a pick playing man.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Watch screen, watch screen.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
Come on, man. You're supposed to be man on him, and I got a dude in the flat.
9 yards.
Come on,
pick up
fellas.
there, and it's a 1st down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Watch one.
Now a run with Akers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
39-yard line.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
On the ground, it's Akers.
Bro, don't let him roll
And they'll
forward.
get him down here at about the
Letting this man
42.
get closer to the line of scrimmage.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Watch out. Watch out. Tie it right. Tie it right.
Give me those. Give me those, Snowden.
Intercepted.
Give me those, Snowden.
6. And he's just across midfield and down at
Give me those, Snowden.
the line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen.
Can the kicker earn the right to be kicker of the year?
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's got room. 20.
Can he earn kicker of the year?
15 before they drop it. 34 yards there and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that.
So we come clutch in the second half, man. Who niggas think we are, man? We playing the best of the best, man.
Making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
What you mean? This is a top-notch opponent.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Coleman. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Running left, Coleman. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime.
Yo! Hey! That's how you come from behind, Mike. What you mean? We was focused today. We was focused. We switched it up. We went to the running game. We did the passing game at the beginning. We came back to the passing game. We went to the running game. Man, come on, man.
Like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the
This is why we love sports, baby.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this.
Fuck, man.
And he'll bang that
There's one person that I'm going for every single year. It's one. One dude. And we know who he is. So I'm coming, baby. I'm coming to Atlanta again. If we make this stop in 9 seconds, though.
And a fair catch signaled for.
Come on, man. Stop playing with my name, man. MC Championship every year, man.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Good game, though. TGGs, though. All day, though.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Snowden clutch, man.
Here, obviously, got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air.
And oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
And TGGs, bro. TGGs, bro. Hell of a fucking game, bro. Hey, we appreciate everybody who came. I appreciate all y'all watching us come back from 14-0 to steady. You guys notice we didn't stress? We didn't waver? We didn't do none of that, man. We stick to our game plan. We throw it a little bit, we run a little bit. We saw what worked. Yeah, that 22-eye, baby. That power, baby. Straight down the gut, baby. Yeah, we hype now, Trent. Yeah, you right. Because you win the game, baby. You got to focus mid-game, man. You got to focus mid-game, man. It's all about focus, man. Hey, but I appreciate you guys coming for the game, man. TGGs, man. Hell of a game. We've played 4 close ones. Well, 3 close ones, man. They've come down to the wire every single game, man. I appreciate the Bears, man. Appreciate you putting on the franchise, man. You the commish, man. You always the commish, man. You always cold blue for life, man. CB4L, bro. Bear Cub, you feel me? But this is my shit, though. This is what I do. We going to Atlanta, though. Any questions on the game plan? Any questions on how we came to be? Look at Kyler, 77 yards. Only threw 77. Let's look at Coleman's stats. What is Coleman talking about today? Let's see what rushing we gave up a little bit. We gave up 166 on the ground, though. We did. Our defense, I don't know what it is about these tough running teams, man, but we are just not getting off blocks. We need a block shed. We need to get off. We need an arm under. We need some more moves. I don't know what's going on. I thought we had the best coaches in the league. I don't understand. We just be getting blocked and shit. All right? Excuse the language. But, Akers 160. But Coleman, 24 for 242, MVP of the year. And my kicker's MVP, too. He didn't need to do it at the end, but I have faith. I'm yelling a lot. Let me, take a deep breath. Calm it down. Appreciate you guys coming from the stream. We got Atlanta next week. We always know we got Atlanta next week. We always know it's NFC Championship. We appreciate the subs. We appreciate the donations. We appreciate it all, man. We're just trying to grow, man. We're just trying to grow the channel. So get ready, get lit. We're probably going to play NFC Championship tonight. See you guys later, man.